Hello, everybody, and welcome to Living the Dream on Fila Sports. I am Isaac. I am your host. I know it's been a while. Some personal things have happened just on the side of living the dream. I have gotten that under wraps. I also am working with some brand new equipment, camera equipment, lighting equipment, some sound equipment, and this is all going towards bettering living the dream, bettering Fila. We are currently going to be getting into the us getting the first pick, y'all. This is something we talked about this. I think it was about a month and a half ago. We're gonna get into some March Madness. We're gonna get into a lot of topics, but I just wanted to get out there that living the dream is back. We're in the back ends. We're working. I'm trying to get a Twitch up, trying to work through OBS, trying to figure out Adobe. There's a lot of things right now that I'm working on. That, and I do go to school. So these last couple months have been very, very difficult. But I am on the track to give you guys some really, really good content. I did have some hiccups with Georgia women's Georgia basketball. Got some copyrighted letters sent to me via email and direct message, so I will not be able to do a Maya Caldwell video pertaining anything when it comes to Bulldogs. That's just simply because they're being petty right now. But I love Georgia Bulldogs, so I'm not going to sweat it. I see that there's some questions, some people in here. Hey, what's up, y'all? What's good? Everything's good. See, Sean said, "What's up?" Um, right now, we have a very, very exciting time for Atlanta. We got the number one pick. We got a lot of positive players, role players, young veterans is what people are calling them. Fans are calling them. I'm very, very, very happy at the fact that we got this number one pick, because there's a lot of things you can do with that. We can trade it, we can keep it, see what happens. I'll give you guys my take on it a little bit later. But Atlanta has, in the last 2.5 years, really, really rebranded themselves. I could even say in the last maybe 4 years, they have really, really rebranded themselves to what it is today. And credit, give credit where credit is due. That's something that Living the Dream always does. But we also call out, fuckery. We also call out things that we just don't like. But in this case, everything with this first pick, us trading, moving up, is something that I don't necessarily think I predicted. I think that was T that predicted that. Um, but this is amazing, man. I want to know in the question, if some people can throw some questions at me. Who do you guys want to be the number one pick that Atlanta drafts? Do you want to see us keep the pick, or do you guys want to see us trade it away and try and get some, a valuable talent? These are questions that are very, very vital to me. They're very, very useful. It helps me understand where the fans are, where you guys are, and understanding and what's going on. A big part of this game is fans, us liking and loving, what we do. It says go Dogs, go Dream, go Braves, go Hawks, go Falcons. I feel like that was put in there for me to say that, but I love it. I'm gonna put all these up actually. Let me see. Let me show these ones. I wish I could just have it simultaneously going. I'm working with this StreamYard as well. T's really helping me out. This is my first live, y'all, by myself. So um I want to give a I also want to give a shout out, to Fila Sports for just being very patient with me. When we basically did the handshake and decided we wanted to do this partnership, I was very excited, and then everything just kind of just smacked me in the face. So I want to give thanks to all the guys that make this possible, makes Fila possible. Go ahead and shout out, follow, let a friend know, tell that friend to let that friend know, for us to get followed. We need this. This is how we get the dream to be bigger. This is how we get the Braves to be bigger, how we get the Hawks to be bigger, how we get the Falcons to be bigger. It all is in, and that's all encompassed with, especially living the dream. I live the dream because I like Atlanta. It's 3-4 years from now, I might move. I might that might be something I do. um, Says right here, what is on this Sunday afternoon? I'm an Atlanta Falcons fan only. So this is a Sunday show dedicated to living the dream, Atlanta Dream. Hence, the last word in living the dream being dream. I started this podcast under the name I Called Bullshit Media, and then it was changed to ICB Media, and I ended up disbanding, got full ownership of the podcast, and decided to change its name, simply so that we catered more to the Atlanta Dream. I cover simply purely Atlanta Dream. I have a private podcast that I do as well, but that basically just goes and entails into, or ties into again, personal conversations, one-on-one conversations with individuals. So you guys can go ahead and check that out as well. That's the Sideshow podcast. But Living the Dream is specifically for Atlanta Dream. I might have to cut this live just a little short, because I know that we're going to be getting into some media coverage pretty soon. I think we're going to be getting into a Zoom with Dan Padover. I'm not too sure if that's today or not. I know T was talking to me about that, but this Sunday show is just to kind of answer some questions, get to know the fans. Most importantly, for us to give you guys some information that might be coming out that you guys might not know about, like us trading away our third pick and acquiring the first pick, which was something that I had. It was like a 60% chance that we were going to do that, just simply how we had we acquired Erica Wheeler, and we got a lot of draft pick when I believe it was Vaughn. When Vaughn came over, it was a draft pick came along with her as well. So when I seen all these kind of draft picks coming in, I'm like, okay, well, we got all these draft picks, but we don't really have a whole lot of a whole lot of spots to fill, due to the fact that we have a lot of training camp signings that we have already filled out that are young rosters. So I personally think that I thought that we were going to trade up. We are going to take that one pick, and we're going to possibly try. I think we're going to, and this is where my personal things come in, is that I think that we will be trading away the first pick. I might be wrong. This might be a Skip Bayless situation for me. So you guys are feel free to crap on me next Sunday when we have this live. But for the most part, I think we are going to trade that. I don't know where we're going to trade it to. There's a lot of viable pieces that players that we can get, that are still out there. I'm not going to name any right now. I don't want to put any of these players out on the spot. I have a very, very big tendency. I'll just name one. I want Kelsey Plum. I really do. I don't know how Atlanta feels about Kelsey Plum, but I would love to see Kelsey Plum in a Dream uniform. Not to say that that's what they're going to do, but I know that she has this year, and I believe next year is a team option. So we might be able to even just sign her, but I don't think that that's in the formula for the Dream in the next couple of years. I just think we're not going to keep. I don't think we're going to keep this pick. Not that the pick is bad. It's not. This draft class is the most anticipated draft class, I think, in the last maybe 4 to 5 years. I've talked to a lot of individuals across the league that do podcasts and whatnot, like Storm Chasers, which is a Seattle Storm podcast. I've talked to them, and they are under the assumption that what's going on in Seattle might trickle down into Atlanta. And I've always believed that. I think Jewel Lloyd or Breanna Stewart is someone who can really propel a team. Both of them, really. I mean, if you get both of them, that's shoot, you won the lottery there. But when you think of this draft pick, if we keep it, we keep it. That'd be something special. I want to know from there's 14 individuals that are watching across, I believe, maybe 10 platforms right now. I want to know your guys' thoughts. I want to know who you guys would like the Atlanta Dream to draft, and what do you guys want them to do with that draft pick? Would you like to see them say sayonara, or would you like to see them, in a sense, usher this person into the new formula of the Dream? This is something that we need to talk about. I think a lot of Dream fans are very, very, very skeptical of what this season is to come next season. And me, optimism is key to every door, to every game, in my opinion. We have not yet to see a game, so to us to predict how the season will go it's a little ignorant. Um, but I want to know. I want to know from the people that are in here. Like again, this is going to be a very short Sunday show. I don't really have too much information for you guys. I know we're going to get into women's basketball, or into the March Madness side of women's basketball. But I want to nip this in the butt when it comes to this draft pick. I really want to know how you guys feel because I don't think we're going to keep the pick. I think we're going to trade it to try and get something that can help us in the next maybe 2 to 3 years faster than a draft pick. But yeah, let me hear your guys' thoughts. Until then, I will, I guess, move over to March Madness. What a March Madness that was. I can honestly tell you, I was on my feet for majority of the women's the women's side of March Madness. I didn't really watch too much of men's, just simply because my teams got knocked out very, very, very fast. But the women's side of this March Madness I personally think we had more viewers there than there's ever been. I mean, you just look at the coverage. We had a lot of individuals, players that are in the WNBA that were covering. We had that beautiful moment with Candace and Aaliyah. These are memorable moments, and it's crazy that we're able to live in time to see this, to see the transition from the WNBA and women's basketball just being disrespected to like now it being like the fundamental key parts of like certain aspects of the game. I believe it was the late great Kobe Bryant who said the reason why he watches women's basketball is not because he has girls, it's simply because they fundamentally know the game better. They play the game a little bit more fluidly, and that's something that I've always kept to my heart. Less than 3 weeks before the draft, as I'm see here, less than 3 weeks before the draft, as I'm hoping that the Falcons trade down from the 8th overall selection and pick up to the 2023 first round draft pick, and 18 second round player. I hope this happens too. I know there's a lot of stuff that's going on in Atlanta when it pertains to the Falcons. You guys got the Ryan situation that happened. So yeah, I wish nothing but the best for all Atlanta teams. This is something that we as fan, you can't just be a fan of the dream and just be like, if you live in Atlanta and you're not fans of all four of these teams, there's something going on there. Maybe we need a an intervention. But yeah, I'm hoping that maybe this can be settled, and that you guys can get back onto the winning column, as deserved, man, as deserved. So I I don't see any people wanting really to ask any questions. I wanted to just mainly do this Sunday show because I hadn't been on here for very long. Living the Dream has not been on here for very long, and I had a commitment to make to Fila Sports and to the fans. And so this is a little brief update. It might be just go to like around 15 minutes. But every Sunday we'll be doing these. Every Sunday we'll be doing this. Oh, it seems like Tony Wright does not live in ATL. Well, hey, my apologies if you got a little you got offended. But I thought you were in Atlanta. My apologies on that. But yeah, I just uplifting any team, man. If you're crapping on a team, there's personal problems there probably. But yeah, I wish nothing but the best for every team in ATL, and next season for all these teams should be. I mean, the Braves just started their season, so that may be something that we need to all look at after. No, sir, I did not get offended. Okay, my bad, my bad. It seems like someone wants to know where you live. You don't gotta specify that. I'm not even gonna put that up there. um, but yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. We fluctuated from 14 viewers to like around 9, 6. It's gone up and down. But I thank everybody who is came in to watch or listen. And so I will see you guys next Sunday. I might actually be doing one Wednesday. That's just after we have these press conferences or Zoom chats, as they really are, with management from Atlanta Dream. So I will have more information for you guys, and then plus draft is, I believe, tomorrow. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's tomorrow. So we will have a lot of information for you coming up throughout this week. I thank you guys for coming in, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you.